Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. Okay, all you chess fans, this is the show you've been waiting for all these years. Anya Taylor-Joy is with us, and she is the star of the new show, The Queen's Gambit. Talk a little bit about what insight going through this experience did you gain about the game of chess?
I mean, to begin with, everything. I didn't know a lot about it when I first signed on to the project, and I feel so grateful that my senseis were these giant masters of chess. It became quite common practice that in between takes, Scott and I would go away and we would play our own games of chess. And they're the most beautiful photographs, and I'm so grateful to have them. I very much connected to the level of obsession that you have to have with something in order to be able to win in capital letters in that way. I have it for my own art, but I transferred it onto Beth for the chess, and I just really connected with her about it. And it is a beautiful game. It's merciless and it's tough, but it is beautiful as well. And I think coming to the end of some very complicated sequences, you really feel that. And it does feel like a dance, both with your mind and your fingers.
If we label sport a chess a sport, what sport are you proficient in?
I'm a good dancer. I did train and dance for a long time. And again, that really helped me for this. I did see it as dance choreography for my fingers. But yeah, I'm a good dancer.
I want to take you back because we kind of meet your character Beth when she's 9 years old, and all of a sudden, no one kind of wants to acknowledge, but she knows kind of her calling at that point. She finds what her niche is. If we took Anya back to her ninth birthday, what would have been your special skills? What were you excelling at?
Oh, I can do you one better. There's a video of me at 5, and I am dressed up like a flamenco dancer, like an old lady. And my mom's asking me what I'm going to be when I grow up, and I said I'm going to be an actor. And she was like, "Oh, are you going to go to school? Do you want to go to university?" And I was like, "No, I'm just going to be in the right place at the right time, and it's going to happen for me." I don't know where that confidence came from. I am so grateful that it worked out, because otherwise I'd be very embarrassed right now. But yeah, I always wanted to make art, and I always wanted something to do with animals. I love animals and I get along with them really great. And I still hope to do something with animals in the future.
Well, hopefully there'll be another Noah's Ark movie, and that'll be perfect for you.
Like just, and no CGI animals, like the real kind. Give them real.
One of the elements of the show, which I think a lot of people are going to relate to, is, especially when she's at school, is shaming. And in this instance, she gets fashion shamed. I mean, even by the shoes that she's wearing. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but why do you think we relegate so much to who somebody is by what they're wearing?
Oof, I think, especially when you start in school, if you're going to school in a place that doesn't have a uniform, it's an easy way of delineating like weak prey. Essentially, there's something about the school environment that tends to, I mean, we don't really grow up. You just hope that people get kinder. Like there's something about people wanting to form groups, and having an opponent, having an adversary is something that people rally behind. And so the question isn't, why are they making fun of Beth? The question is, in making fun of Beth, they're all bonded together. Like that's what it's about. It's about creating safety in a group. And you create safety in a group by deciding jointly that you don't like something.
And plus, it's their own insecurity, too. Uh,
Completely.
I want to ask you, because you've shot this primarily in Berlin, if I'm not mistaken, and this is actually for the German outlet. What was your own relationship with the city prior, and did you have a chance to really explore and get out and kind of see the minutia of the city?
Oh, absolutely. I fell in love with Berlin for the first time when I went with my family at 11 years old. And there was just something about it that I really connected with. And then I was lucky enough to go back on the Split press tour. And the second I stepped into the hotel where I was living in, I was like, oh, I want to live here. I want to live here so badly. Please, God, or whoever's up there, send me a movie that gets to like bring me back here. And I got to make this show, and working with the crew, they're all so lovely, so hardworking, but I made very genuine friends. And so they got to show me their Berlin. And something that I loved about it was, without sounding, too sappy and poetical, the avenues in Berlin are so wide that there is literal space for you to be whoever you want to be without infringing on anybody else. And I love that about the city. It is so accepting of whatever you want to be that day, whoever you want to present as, you're allowed to do it over there because people don't really care. They're too busy doing their own thing. And I love that energy.
Well, Dankeschön. Thank you so much. Throwing a little German for you, Anya. The show is called The Queen's Gambit, and this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.
Thank you.